gosh, this is so crazy. I haven't done this in so long. I feel rusty. Oh my gosh, where are my handles? Where are my links? What is up? If you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Naja, aka The Voodoo Child, and this is a live Q&A segment. So I got a new camera, looking very oversaturated in light skin, but the winter season is not that bad in Florida, y'all. I don't know why this camera is washing me out like that, but nonetheless, I'm glad to be back here. I'm gonna put your chat on the screen. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all don't mind. I kind of started eating because I had technical difficulties and I was just getting hungry and frustrated. But I'm not that late. I'm only like 5-8 minutes late. So hungry, y'all. What is up? Oh my god. Hey everybody, thank you so much for the compliments. Yes, hair inspired from Pinterest. I wish the saturation wasn't so crazy so y'all could see for real. Eating some plain Jane California rolls with some spicy sauce. Okay, shout out to everybody if this is your first time catching me live. I mean, this is like a unicorn moment. I have not live streamed in a long time, so I thought it'd be a good thing to do a Q&A and let you guys ask me some questions. I've been gone from the live space, okay, but I have been posting content nonetheless. I haven't been completely ghost. But yeah, I usually would go live once a week every Wednesday for Tribe Tees. And I know a lot of my people that like seeing me do live streams are usually Tribe T subscribers, so hey. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask me whatever you would like. I posted this on Instagram and YouTube, but I'm going to be posting the YouTube questions first because I feel like it's only fair. Let me see. Oh, I guess it doesn't look that bad on the thing. It just looks bright to me for some reason. Ooh, you about to eat some tacos. Shout out to all the mods, by the way. What's up, Mark? Shout out to all of the mods. I have not been here in so long, so I really appreciate y'all coming through. All right, let's see. Ooh, we got like 40 questions. The first one. Tips on making friends as a young adult while being more introverted. Love you and all the content. Look, I'm not even gonna pretend to know all the answers. Honestly, it's about finding common interests, and then if you're an introvert, your interests are usually in the house, right? So like, I guess go online. Like, I don't know, bro. It sucks because we've become such a capitalistic hellspace that we don't have community centers to do stuff anymore. Because like usually what you would do is, oh, you like books, you go to the library and do a club and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, people don't really do that anymore. Really, your best bet is forming community online on your introverted interests. That's my opinion anyway. I'm not the best I'm in my isolation phase in life right now, so I'm not the best with that type of stuff. I'm kind of content with my isolation right now, but that would make the most sense, I guess. But yeah, they kind of screwed us over with that. Stop, putting money into the communities and stuff. Okay, so somebody says, I hope you're starting to feel more like yourself. Depression definitely sucks. What are some things you do to cope and get through the symptoms? Sometimes I like to get dressed up, go to the club, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, talk it out, cry it out. I'm not really good with distractions that aren't in my element. So like, I'm not even about to, mess with myself and act like I am a clubbing girl. Like that would really put me into an anxiety attack or something, like over something foolish. Like I'm not even about to hold you. Yeah, I'm still depressed. I'm still grieving. But little things that I do is artwork. I've been reading. I've been playing my Nintendo Switch a lot. Shout out to Girl Groups Deserve More. They said, I miss you, boo. Well, I miss you too. I've been seeing y'all in my comments. Thank y'all so much for commenting on my content, even though it's not a live stream. I hope you guys have noticed that my quality has gone up and my length in videos has gotten, longer since I've been able to take this little tribe tea break. I'm going to talk about tribe tea. I'm just waiting for somebody to ask me. Okay, I want a little build up because I know a lot of y'all are like, what is going on? Shout out to Victoria. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. They said, I miss you, pretty lady. Glad you're back on the live. My question is about dealing with childhood trauma and rebuilding with family. This shit is hard. No, it really is. And honestly, it's a one step at a time thing. Setting boundaries, sticking to the boundaries. It is a process. And I'm not even about to sit here and act like I got it all freaking figured out, And not to jump the gun, but that's partially why I'm not doing tribe teas right now, is because I've mentioned it before in another video and in the comments and stuff when people ask, but like, I feel like when you got poop mental health, you really shouldn't be trying to I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like you need to work on yourself first so that you could be the best you, and so that you can even attempt to help somebody. You get what I'm saying? So that's just where I was at, but I'm gonna get more into it later. Speaking of art, I was asked, do I feel my art has grown through the years? Yes. Oh my God, I was looking at some of my stuff the other day from when I was younger, and it looked so cartoony. I was like, oh my goodness, what the hell? I used to be obsessed with drawing like people, but just like a side profile. Just a side profile of people. I love doing portrait work of people that didn't exist. Like, what? Somebody asked, am I still writing my own book or any type of book these days? They write stories for themselves as a therapeutic hobby. I've been journaling a lot. I've been doing a lot of voice memos, lots of venting, I've even went back to like my shadow work that I've done in 2021, where like, I pull back out my inner child workings and stuff like that. Like, not so much writing for leisure, but definitely for, and y'all, I'm really gonna try, because somebody close to me did try to tell me not to make this too gloomy and shit, because like it's way easier for me to hide my depression when I make pre-recorded videos, but when I'm over here live and stuff, like sometimes I can get a little gloomy. So I'm trying to check myself, not get too sad. But yeah, I'm not really writing anything for like pleasure as much as I'm doing it for like growth right now. If you were to redesign any social media platform, what would it be and what features? Bring MySpace back. I just want to put music on my page, promote my YouTube videos. Yeah, bring MySpace back. Do you ever see yourself moving out of the state of Florida, and do you have any travel plans this year? I do have travel plans. I'm about to be traveling very shortly, like as short as next week. Try not to psych myself out about it. I am very excited. And as for leaving Florida, I don't think so. It's a love-hate here. I have family here. The weather's beautiful. Do you see what I'm wearing in February or March? Excuse me. Just turned March. But the weather's beautiful. Cheaper than everywhere else anyway. Now, would I stay in Jacksonville? I don't know about that. Y'all are so funny. Y'all talking about where are we going? Where are we going? I'm so like paranoid, bro. I'm gonna post where I'm at like once I'm there. And if you're a local, it really shouldn't be that hard to get me. So if you came to this live from Patreon, we're gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna make an announcement and tell people, hey, does anybody live here? Hit me up. Because what I don't want to do is make this big, broad announcement and let a whole bunch of weirdos know where I'm at. And then, I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of investigation stuff, man. Maybe I shouldn't be watching that, honestly. But just a little stranger danger. Just a little stranger danger. And it's funny because when I was thinking about this, I was like, damn, when I was younger, I used to not give a, like, I used to be like on Tumblr and be like, oh, where do you live? Oh, well, I got family in Orlando, so let's just meet up. Girl, do you want to be like, what is wrong with you? Sorry if these are click clacking too much. Like, girl, do you want to be on a t-shirt? Like, what? No. It's just so green here in Florida too. The air feels fresh. You can go to the beach. Like, Y'all said come to Dallas. Honestly, it's cold right now. It's cold. I was about to go, okay, I guess cat's out the bag if you live here. I'm sorry, I'm not going there. I was gonna go to DC. And I was like, because the only reason why I'm going is because it was a gift, because someone else close to me was like, hey, you've been grieving for a minute, like you need to go and do something. You know, you can't just be sitting in it, because like I was starting to burn out. Like I just needed some, you know, me time to get my life off camera. And I feel a little bit better now, you know. What is your earliest memory of creating any form of art? That's a hard one, because I've been doing this. I've done this for a long time. I was the kid in the family that gets the ugly arts and crafts box for Christmas. Like, I could not tell you the first time I did any art. How did y'all make your long-term relationship work, and how did it feel at first? So it worked just from developing trust, because I have major, I think I still kind of do have little remnants of trust issues. I just have major trust issues. And like in the beginning, and it's not my partner's fault. This is just how I felt about anybody I was dating. I just thought it was going to be something like a time and a season, and I could never fully put my trust into them. And I would always have to have my own back. Like no matter what, I was just brought up that way. I was brought up by a single mom who did everything herself, and that's just how I thought of things. So I did not trust men to do snap diddly squat for the kid. So like a lot of the beginning, it felt right, but in the back of my head, I couldn't still fully trust him, like, because I was just scared and shit. But then like, I don't know, I guess it just gets better. It's like I could just like lay back and lay down and like, you know, let him do stuff. Like for example, the old Naja, I don't care. Like I would not have been able to take a mental health break like I did maybe like 3 years ago. I would still be on live looking crazy with my matted ass bun and like a hoodie on or something, a keying in here doing some escapism as if the world's not burning around me. Like, yeah, bruh, I don't know. But now I'm in a place where it's just like, I have security, you know, I don't feel by myself doing it. So maybe, I don't know, the feeling is when you stop feeling like you out here by yourself, I guess. But I don't know. Again, I had major trust issues before, so. But yeah, that's how it felt at first. Ooh, Lord, are y'all still awake in the chat? Yeah, I'm about to say trust development is difficult but worth it. Y'all was like, you missed the Naja bad wig era. I still got some back there that I just can't. I don't have the heart to throw away. Like they're back there, girl. They were back there, okay? Like if it wasn't for the skits, they would have been gone. But I just needed a good bad wig, a good Tyler Perry special. So I just keep it on deck, you know. But Lord, they talking about forgiveness. I'm scared. So my question's on forgiveness. I've heard you say your relationship with your mom is better, but still struggle to let things go. I've forgiven them, but I'm so irritated when they're giving their opinions or if they just in my life in general. So forgiveness and acceptance are very similar from what I've learned, and I have not been here that long. But like I keep saying, you just gotta take it a step at a time. Like, you can't expect it to just be like this overnight thing. Like, for example, you brought up my situation with me and my mom. Like, when we talked, she was on some like, oh, I was waiting for you to come around type stuff. And it's just like, if both people have that type of thinking, we just about to be doing a whole bunch of waiting and blaming and, you know, all this stuff. And like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just takes time. Like, it took years for me to even have a conversation, like, to get my foot in the door type stuff. Like, and then by doing that, though, I got introduced to a new form of therapy. So it's like, I don't know. You just gotta, I mean, you'll never know until you try, right? And then at least if you do try and they want to act like a freaking loser, there is no, oh, that happened 10 years ago, I don't remember that. Nah, you were being a freaking dickhead in present tense. Like, but I also want y'all to know, some people do not deserve to be forgiven, and that's okay. Because there are some people I don't forgive in my life that have done really messed up things to me. And I'm talking like messed up. And no, I'm not talking about no like little schoolyard friendship or some little stank in the butt ass boy. Like, no, I'm talking like, shoot, I know some of y'all out there can relate, because I get people hit me up all the time and they're like, I can't, I'm trying to think, because I don't want to out them for real. So I'm going to just pick a random family member. They'll be like, my cousin type stuff. Cousin did something to him as a kid. They can't forgive him. Family acting like nothing going on. Like, type stuff, you know? Like, so if you're somebody out there, please do not think that my situation is the same as everyone's situation. Like, I completely understand how some people do not even deserve to be in your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the real. Speaking of mothers, tips to cut off a jealous narc mother that only wants money from you. Theoretically speaking, would you, and then they had another question, like, would you build a platform from TikTok? Or yes. If you are an average Joe, make a TikTok account, blow up, post multiple times a day, have your bonnet on, have no makeup on, have your hair half did with the wig off. Like, they do not care. You can make millions. It'd be the one that you just joking about and then it blows up. Utilize TikTok. Now, as for the mom, why are you giving her the money? Stop giving her the money. I know that's easier said than done, but you got to instill a boundary so that you're not giving her no money. There's no way around it. It's unless she has your bank card and she going to the bank and stealing from you, then call the police. But I mean, unless your hand is just like an object of its own, I mean, stop giving her money. I don't know why I brought this plate. And this is why I'm not doing tribe teas right now. Any tips on overcoming an anxious attachment style? So, I have an anxious attachment style. And honestly, that is why I am currently in therapy. Like, I know the internet likes to age us 20-somethings, but I'm still very young. Like, I don't know everything about the world, and like, I'm learning about myself. And I learned about my attachment style a while ago, but now it's like, okay, you know what you are. What are you gonna do about it, right? Because you can't just be like, oh, this is how I was raised. This is my insecurity. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Like, no, you can go and do. And I really realized, like, even when I was a very, very extroverted person, I was still I had an anxious, avoidant attachment style, to where it was like, ooh, I don't think I'm as poppin' as I should be, and they deserve a poppin' friend, so maybe I should fall back, like, type stuff. And that's what I'm just working on in therapy, is to like realize that I have imposter syndrome, child. Like, I'm cool as fuck. I'm an artist. I'm nice. I'm kind. I'm generous to people. Like, I have very good qualities to offer, but every once in a while, it just sneaks up on you. What my therapist says is that you should try to latch on to people with secure attachment styles. So people that are showing you interest, that are inviting you places, like actually try to push yourself to meet them there, right? But usually people with secure attachment styles will notice the you know, the brokenness in you and will want you to be like, nah, bro, come meet my family. Like, you shouldn't be brought up like you get what I'm saying? And they're not gonna belittle you for, you know, being pretty much scared of the damn rejection. Let's keep it a fucking buck. But yeah. And be careful, because some people may come off like they have secure attachment styles, but it's really, what is it? Damn, I forget the other one. That's my problem too, that I need to work on, is looking up other attachment styles other than my own. Like, yeah. Again, that's why I was like, bro, I need a little break from Tribe T. I'm fixing my own, tightening my own screws in my own head. Like, Okay, Jessica in the chat. That's exactly what I was about to say. Beware of wolf in sheep's clothing. Jessica said, the secure people in my life put me down for not having my stuff together like they do. That is not a secure person. Secure people do not put others down. That's why I said I need to brush up on the names, but I am a people person. Like, I have realized the patterns within people. There's a certain type of person where they will come off like a secure attachment, but they're not, because they're insecure by saying to you that you need to get your stuff together. Why the fuck does what I got going on bother you so much? I've had somebody in my life that was trying to come off as a secure attachment, and I couldn't understand why they was just rubbing me the wrong way over and over, because I misinterpreted the constantly trying to hit me up as them worrying about my mental well-being and stuff, when in reality it was like, well, it wasn't, it was possessive. It was not secure. And it was more, and it was like what you said. It was like, why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you doing that? And it's just like, girl, if I want somebody to tell me why I'm not doing something, I will move back in with my mother. Like, you get what I'm saying? If y'all know what that one is called, yeah, be fearful. That is not a secure attachment. A lot of us people who have had shitty childhoods have come in contact with other children who have secure attachments, because usually we were the kids who, and when I said this, it touched a lot of people. The last time I said this on a live stream, I was one of those kids where, because I had a single mom who was working a lot, I would constantly be pawned off to other people's families, most likely 2-parent homes, doing well. They got a dog, they go on trips, they bring me. They go out to eat, they bring me, because they're like, damn, that's a shitty situation. But you get what I'm saying? I know what it's like. And usually we do, if you have an anxious avoidant like I do, we know good examples. Like, we've seen it. So please don't think that it's that other thing, because I've come in contact with a wolf in sheep clothing ass parent before, where I thought it was a secure attachment style, and then I started noticing how they treated one of my friend's other siblings, and then they flat out just said to me, like, so when is your mom gonna take our kids to do some shit? And I was like, oh my god, bro, I'm like 9, like what the fuck? Like, you see what I'm saying? If they bring up where you fall short, that is not secure. They're not secure in themselves. When you're secure in yourself, you already know that you doing better than that. You don't need to fucking do that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw someone saying fearful, avoidant. Yep. I gotta go and look. I gotta go and get brushed up. That's how you know I haven't been doing my damn homework. Right, Florida upbringing be like, right? They be like, so when is yo single parent gonna take all our kids out to Disney World and shit? And it's like, nigga, you took me to Dave and Buster's. Thank you. But, golly. The hell? I just got out of a miserable 4-year relationship from 21 to 25. Damn. Any advice on how to navigate through life? Stay off of dating apps. Stay off of dating apps. Don't talk to any boys from your high school. Period. Don't do it. Don't do it. Next year will be my 10-year since I've graduated high school. Don't do it. I don't know why people do it. Let me know in the chat if anyone in your hometown does this, but it's like whenever people break up, they either, and they've been in these long relationships in their 20s, they either go straight to the dating apps or they go and hook up with someone from high school. Child. Any tips for someone who's struggling to find their purpose in life or feeling stuck? Man, I don't know how to say this because I've had one therapist before tell me that this ain't it, but I mean, this is just how I feel. Lean into that shit for a bit. Like, lean into your isolation of not fucking knowing. Because the worst thing, in my opinion, and again, this is Miss Anxious Avoidant talking. I would rather spend some solitude with myself and figure shit out than be up here blurting out random stuff and acting crazy. Like, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows what the hell they're doing here. Nobody asked to be here, you know? But if you must have a little universal powwow with yourself, like, don't go searching outward for that. Just have a you moment. And then when you feel like you're suffice with your existentialism, then go on. But the reality is nobody knows what's after this. Nobody knows why we're here. Like, I really would just really pressure you guys to not put too much weight on that, especially because we are a generation that got our youth freaking robbed by a pandemic. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't feel the age I am. I feel like I got robbed. Like, I'm behind. Like, the economy's crap. Like, I can't do anything that my grandparents could do. Like, I don't know. I just would rather not dwell too much in the existential type thing. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Kind of like an ignorance is bliss. But every once in a while you catch yourself in the depths. Interesting. What are your thoughts on people calling excessive plastic surgery the new trans aesthetic? I thought the trans girls were the blueprint for the new bimbo aesthetic. No, let me chill, because the last time I said bimbo aesthetic, somebody like got their panties in a bunch on this bitch. That's another reason that's another reason I had to chill on Tribe Tees until I got my mind right. I'm in too much of a sensitive spot to be getting cussed out by people who are mad I didn't read something the right way or I didn't hear it. Like, I cannot right now. Like, I will get canceled for cussing somebody the fuck out. Like, I can't do it. Like, God. But yes, I think the trans girls started the trend. I don't think it's a new aesthetic. I think it's been an aesthetic that they've perfected a long time ago. No, seriously, a lot of y'all are saying y'all feel left in 2019. No, for real, like, it just feels so weird. It's so weird. How did you ease back into your life after trauma? We have been through similar things and need direction as far as daily ways you ground yourself. Journaling. I instead of calling people, because sometimes I saw this old dude that said something where not my ring light just went out. Well, y'all are about to see how bright this thing really is. Oh my gosh, this is about to wash me out. I'm so mad. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this thing washes me out so bad. But we're here. But what was I talking about? I'm sorry. What are some Oh my gosh, now I scrolled. Like, what the hell? Okay, how to ease back into your life after trauma. Y'all are asking some hard questions. Like, I am not that guy, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what image I've been putting out, but I am not healed, bro. I am still going through it, and I will always openly say that, bro. I'm not no guru. I'm not none of that, bro. I am a girl, just like you. I am still living through it. I am literally going to a specific trauma-based therapy, and the only reason I'm going to it is because I had a freaking breakdown in December. So, I mean, all I really do is, I saw this guy one time saying that don't write anything that you don't want to be read. And I agree with that sentiment as well, because I've had instances in my past where I've stumbled upon some shit I ain't had no business reading, but it's like, it exists. So I usually do voice memos. And instead, if I'm mad at somebody, like, I would, instead of calling them and cussing them out or something, and you get what I'm saying? I'll just open this and I'll cuss out the thing, and I'll put, this is a letter to whoever, and I will just cuss my phone clean out. And it feels great. Another thing I do, I saw this on TV, you put a glass bottle inside of like a towel or something, and then you get a hammer and you just beat it. I don't know what it is about glass shattering, but they said that that helps really well too, like for an exercise. I feel like I said that to y'all before though. This is so hard, bro. When your mental health makes it impossible to do anything productive, how do you push through? Like, that shit is so hard. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with you, friend. I had to grow out of trying to push through. That's why I said this is gonna sound so bad to say, like, but it's the truth, because when I was trying to push through, I was having anxiety attacks. Like, you need to lay down sometimes. Like, when you're manic, you exert a lot of energy, your freaking glands, like it takes a lot out of you. When you stay up late, when you're manic, it takes a lot out of you. So like, trying to push through stuff sometimes is not the best idea. And I've always been around a lot of go-getter people, like, oh no, you got this, you could do this, or man, that ain't that hard, you got this. And honestly, that type of shit was wearing me down. I needed to be around some people with secure attachments to say, oh no, you need to rest, and it's not bad for you to rest. Everybody needs to rest. Like, instead of making me feel bad for having a human emotion, like, sometimes, thank you, rest is productive. Like, sometimes it is. Because I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, yesterday I wasn't supposed to go live. I couldn't do it. And I wanted the most of you guys to be in here, and I didn't want it to be last minute. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a flyer, I'm gonna get all my rest, and then I'm gonna come in here today and show out. And I was only 10 minutes late. Yeah, being manic is not fun. I don't get it either, Jamila. I don't get why people, would you like waking up like Charlemagne, waking up with anxiety? That shit sucks. It shit sucks. Like, I remember I had this one anxiety attack because I woke up and I was scared that I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep so that I could wake up in time to go to like this appointment I had. Girl, look. I was freaking out. How did you find your personal style while participating in trends? I get statement pieces. So I'll get a crop top that's a solid colors, and then I'll go out and then I'll buy funky stuff at the thrift store. Like, but usually with fast fashion, I'll do staple pieces. So like trendy cuts and stuff like that. But when it comes to quirky, like, stuff where, you know, I just go to the thrift store. Oh Lord, I feel like I kind of answered this already, but how does it feel coming into your mid/late 20s? Oh my God, this man scared the hell out of me. Honestly, it doesn't feel real. When I was little, I used to do I will never forget. I was in the second grade, and I did the math on school paper, and I said this on a live stream before because a lot of you guys said you did the same thing. And I did the math of like how old I would be at what age, and like how old my mom was, and like everything. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I thought that I was gonna be a mom by now. I'm not even about to hold y'all. I thought I was gonna be. I didn't even care about marriage until I met Daniel. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was never really a thing, like in my future that I saw for myself. But I did always see myself being a mom, but like an unconventional mom. I can't explain it. And yeah, reality. I feel like my dad was talking to me about this too. He was like, how come all the girls in your generation don't have kids? All the girls in my family, we don't have kids. It's all the boys. None of us girls got kids. And I told him because we're smarter. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's more information now for our generation. There's way more information. There's way more facts. There's way more, like, now we know the risk of certain pregnancy, of getting pregnant. We know that, sometimes the person you get pregnant by ain't gonna freaking be there all the time. We know babies are expensive. We know babies change your body. We know babies take up your time. We know babies are not babies forever. Like, we have way more knowledge now. So I think that goes into it, because when I was a kid, I thought by the age that I'm at now, because my mom was a teen parent, I guess I just normalized it. I thought I'd have maybe like 2 kids by now. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know. But if it was up to me as a child, I would be a parent. That's so sad. Looking back, like, I really thought I was about to be like some like single parent. I really don't know what I thought as a kid. But I thought I was gonna be like this journalist, lawyer thing. I don't know, child. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, dude, I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it does suck being on the internet, and because I work on the internet, so it does suck seeing people constantly like being ageist and saying that like people my age are old and like undesirable and stuff like that. But it's like, girl, ask your daddy if I'm undesirable. I'm not about to play with y'all. Anyway, what are some ways you utilize your big 3 for your personal self-care? Ooh, okay, so Pisces rising, newly discovered Pisces rising. I love a good robe, slippers, get me some little finger foods, put a movie on, pamper me. Like, I want spa level massage. Like, yes. Okay, the Gemini in me, doing stuff like this. I'm gonna call somebody up, talk their head off, maybe call up some family, they're just talk up, or like I said, I'll get this and I'll do my little voice memo. Aquarius, I told y'all I will isolate. Like, I will go ghost for a bit so I could recharge and get my life, regardless of what it is. I just need my little isolation. I'm go ghost. Don't ask me how I'm doing. I'm not good. Leave me alone. And that's how I cope, according to my big 3. Shout out to Jessica for the donation. Thank you so much. They said, I am 26 and I have my first kid, and I feel like I started too late because a lot of my classmates are on baby 2 to 3. That is where I am right now. I am 26, and a lot of my mutuals that I've kept up with are on baby number 2. And it's like, don't look at me, damn it. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, you doing it again. Didn't they say like recommended time is like 2 years, right? And then you have a baby. Maximum, they say, if you really want to heal up good, 4, right? Like, me personally, I would like to do a good, either a 2-year gap or a 3-year gap, because I feel like me and my brother are 4 years, and I feel like we're close, but because there were so many instances where he was in elementary and I was in middle, he was in middle, I was in high school. We were only in the same school with each other one time, and which was he was in kindergarten, I was in 5th. Like, it's too much of a gap. But I would like to do maybe like a 2, max 3-year gap. Or, oh my God, I don't know, maybe God will do me dirty and give me some twins and just knock me out real that I'm done. Like, I'm not doing nothing else. I'm good. No. Cause yeah, nah. But yeah, I definitely feel you, Jessica. It is very but then in the same breath, it's like on one end, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a child bride. Like, I can't have a kid yet. Are you kidding me? I'm crazy. Look at me. What am I doing? I don't know. Like, I'm good with kids. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm very good with kids. But I don't know. I just grew up. I guess my parents just did too good of a job. Like, my dad done scared me half to death of boys. And then my mom scared me too because she was a teen parent and I didn't want to be like her. Like, no. And then my grandma was a single mom too. Like, I didn't want to be like her. So I was just scared. And then the pandemic happened and that just really screwed up the little life plan I had going for myself. But every once in a while I look back even right now and be like, girl, you're a child bride. What are you talking about? You're a baby. Like, what are you talking about? And then I'm a aunt too. Like, my baby brothers have kids. Like, baby brothers have kids. But yeah. You said how to find your niche in writing. Honestly, that's a process as well. Finding your niche in anything is a process. How to commit to friendships. Is it wrong to continually change your mind? Ooh, you gave me a whole bunch of questions. So you and this other person just asked the same question. How to commit to friendships and how to cut negative friendships off. It's honestly all up to you, bro. Like, it's honestly all up to you. Sometimes I understand why people ghost people because when you don't, I've realized this because I've had this conversation a few times and it's like, it's kind of like you're explaining yourself. You're just like, well, I mean, I just don't think that we're a good fit. But why? Why aren't we a good fit? Why not? Why don't you want to hang out? And it's just like, bro. Some people think that closure hit, but I've even been on the other end of it where I'm asking my old friend, like, damn, like, how come everything we're trying to do just isn't working? And it's like, because girl is tired. It's tired. Let it fucking go. Like, sometimes it's like, yeah, I know you want closure, but at the end of the day, do you just want to be told? Like, you just want to be rejected to your face, I guess? Like, I don't know. But there really is no right way as long as you convey to the person what's going on and they get the message and they not out here wondering what the hell is going on and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had somebody hit me up and just genuinely ask, like, because, you know, I'm getting to that age. People hit you up and genuinely ask what went wrong, you know, like, I'll talk to you, but I'm not about to keep a relationship up to you. I'm going to answer your question and keep it a buck and keep it moving, you know. But yeah, why? Guess why. Make an educated guess. For some reason, I've been seeing a lot of videos from New Age Jesus movement, from the New Age to the Jesus movement. I have an influencer of mine, Natalia Taylor. I have been watching Natalia Taylor since I was a teenager, and she has gone through many phases on YouTube, lesbian phase, all this, drug phase, eating disorder phase. Then she started doing zodiac content. Do you, boo? Then she started doing modeling content, like what you don't know about being a model. Then she went ghost. And now she back on her low Anthony talking about Jesus this and getting saved that and Jesus this and the Lord that. I was like, girl, now look, usually I'm all for people, you know, basking in their faith, but I can't help but to notice that this goes against a lot of things that you have publicly done on this platform. And then I always have an even bigger red flag when people switch up their whole platform. Like, you deleting videos and stuff so you just look like a Christian YouTuber now. Anybody that goes through those phases, I always know it's a phase. And I always know that they're looking for something to cling onto, such as God, such as spirituality. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is a phase, but it is sad. You know, it is sad. And a lot of people in the new age that used to do stuff with like crystal healing and zodiac and astrology and stuff like that, they do end up getting called demonic. Oh, you know who else? Simply Nessa. I made a Simply Nessa reference in my other video and someone thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, he done drove that girl off the cliff. No Simply Nessa. But Simply Nessa did the same thing too. She didn't go extreme Christian pipeline, but when she was younger, I mean, a lot of people when they're younger, you know, they have different views on faith because of fear, and she was, that doesn't count. She was a kid. But she did make a video talking about why I don't mess with crystals no more. They're demonic and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, you have geometric patterns tatted on you, sis. Like, what are you talking about? Do you know what sacred geometry is, Nessa? You want to find out? That's what happens when you go on Pinterest. You get a tattoo. Hey, I'm the one to talk. I probably got this same tattoo as somebody. But I'm just saying, yeah, it happens. All you can do is treat those people with love. They'll come around eventually. It usually takes a support system in their real life, you know. But yeah, some people give their life to God. It's not a crime. I'm not going to lie. I do get red flags, though, when people bring it onto social media, because I also know that churches and religious systems do take advantage of influencers to get more members to their church, get more ties, all that shit. So, yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people are asking me, Tribe T, what are my plans with Tribe T? What are my plans with Tribe T? I still want to do Tribe T. I just have to be at the best mental space that I could be to do that. I could sit here and joke with you guys, like, that's cool. But if I got somebody hitting me up with like a real problem, and then it's something that I've gone through or I'm going through, like currently, like it triggers me, and then I don't know. It just needs a little bit more time. I want to thank all of y'all though that were going back to my old Tribe Tees and watching them. Like, that helps a lot. Like, encouragement wise, I really do appreciate that. Even with my bag wig era, I appreciate y'all. I see in the comments and stuff. But yeah, I think in the future I'm probably gonna do Tribe Tees the first Wednesday of every month type of deal. Keep it a once a month thing and then make it a longer segment to fit more stuff in there. Only because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been getting a lot of good traction on my channel since I've started doing higher quality, longer pre-recorded videos. We got a lot of new people. What's up if you're a new person? We have a lot of new people. My subscriber count has not budged for years. Y'all have stuck by me through that. So I don't want to smack YouTube in the face. I'm gonna keep watering my seed. I'm gonna keep trying, you know, but I do think, you know, I should be back on live soon, doing Tribe Tees and stuff, because I was like, damn, it's been like 2 months. Damn. I usually don't, like, damn. But yes, that's my plans for Tribe Tee. Still want to do it, but, you know, growing the channel. I'm getting more people in here so that everybody could watch the Tribe Tees and we can get new stories. Because I'm not gonna lie, lately it's been a lot of either resubmissions or the same people sending in stories over time type thing, you know. So yeah. Here, I'm gonna read some of the comments in here because I don't want to just glaze over the thing. Sienna says the problem with the whole "you're not a therapist" sentiment kept getting ignored. I was getting drained and you were the one reading. Look, that's another thing too. Like, I wasn't gonna say this, but I guess I'll just freaking say it, because I mean, if you're into the Tribe T culture, y'all know this happens from time to time. Like, bruh, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a therapist. And people dead ass be coming at me as if their insurance has paid me for a therapy session, and like I have them waiting in the hallway, and it's like, Tribe Tees are free. I don't charge you. You don't charge me. There's no monetary attachment to it. It's voluntary. It's not a position. It's not an internship. Like, I will never forget when I got that Tribe Tee of that person who like literally wrote about this YouTuber that had him so messed up, and then they thought I was gonna read it on live and be shocked and be like, oh my God, they're talking about me. Like, I just didn't need any of that like foo-foo shit while I'm dealing with like real deal shit offline. Like, and I know that the majority of y'all got that. I did have some people over my break like politely ask me where I was at, and I would tell them I'm on a mental health break. I did have maybe like 2 people though give me that type of energy, and I'm not even going to humor what they said because again, I'm dealing with actual real life shit and I just don't care to give them that type of attention. But yeah, I just needed to be back into my old space where I didn't give a fuck about those type of people. Like I didn't give a fuck about trolls. I didn't give a fuck about all that. But right now I'm just not in that space, if that makes sense. So yeah, like old me, I wouldn't give a damn. But right now I need to get back to old me. Any advice on being authentic publicly, like out in the world? Honestly, my rule of thumb is that, bruh, none of these, you're never gonna see these people again. Like for real. Like when I'm out and about, I'm like, these people, you're never probably ever gonna run into them again. So what? I be talking to people at the grocery store and all. I really don't care. I really don't care. Any tips on what to do after you graduate high school? Whatever the hell you want to do. Go to the military, go into the workforce, go to school, start a business if you're really, really that savvy. I'm not going to say teenagers aren't, so I'm not going to not include that. But you do whatever you want now, kid. You're free. Do whatever you want. What are we doing for our birthday this year, friend? I am going on a trip. Think tropical. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Would you ever own a cat? I have before, but I would not in adulthood right now. No, I would not. I would probably get another dog to be a friend to my dog. But no, I would not get another cat right now. In 2023, where do you want your channel to go? What is next? Tons and commentary, tons and tons of commentary, and more book reviews. I'm currently reading, I saw someone else ask me about this. I'm still reading the Mariah Carey, The Meaning of Mariah Carey. I'm like a quarter, I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm like a quarter way through. With love, and I'm gonna say this in my review, it's giving Mariah was in a manic episode and she just paid Miss Michaela to just type down her exact thoughts, because this is the most non-linear memoir I have ever read. This is the most confusing. It's like one chapter she's 4, the next chapter she's 6, the next chapter she's 4 again. Now her parents aren't divorced, they're divorced now. Oh no, but this section they're not. Now you over here talking about you and being famous. Like, it's so all over the place, but it is very juicy nonetheless. I also just recently reread Fahrenheit 451, and I'm going to be doing a conspiracy theory video book review thing on how more of Ray Bradbury's predictions have come forward in 2023. Take y'all back to 10th grade English. But yes, that is what my plans are, to do more commentary, more blogging and vlogging. My vlog channel, I'm doing really good this year. I've been keeping it to 1 video a week. So if y'all want to go and see that, right? Not you said Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey popped up. Oh hell, not the spirit of Mariah, the Christmas spirit. Is America your forever home? If so, why? At most, I could see myself maybe, you know, like if I have kids and they grow out the nest, I could see myself living in Mexico. There's a lot of Haitians in Mexico now. Like, I would go to Mexico. I'll become a Mexican citizen. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think about. Your thoughts on Hailey and Selena? I might make a whole video about that. But in short, why is everybody snapping on Hailey and not Justin? Selena is having a freaking lupus flare up right now. She doesn't need all this shit. And sorry for my language, but I just saw her on TikTok this morning doing a tutorial, and I know like part of lupus is like stress and stuff. So imagine you open your phone and you just see bing, bing, bing. Mind you, Selena's the internet good girl. Like, the internet is favoring Selena's side and bashing Hailey, when it's like, I thought this was already known information that Justin Bieber did a power imbalance no-no, smashed and married his fan while dating Selena, because I remember that lyric in that song when he was dating Hailey, that that I was on my knees when nobody else was praying. And you know, him and Selena are very religious, like talking about bruh, it was just in plain sight that Justin is the dog. And I'm just like, really, y'all are really not seeing this, but I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get more into that. Shout out to Mark. Thank you so much for sliding, dude. You said on my break, so I gotta go. I'm working doubles. I know that's right. Get that bread. But thanks for this live because it was extremely entertaining and relatable. Thanks for being the corn queen. Well, thanks for sliding, dude. Thanks for the donation. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day at the jobby jobs, man. But yeah, guys, Haley was a fan. Y'all didn't know? Yeah, I already knew she was a fan. That's why I'm like, this is new information. All right, now we're moving on to the Instagram questions, and then I'm going to skedaddle. These questions, I'm not going to read any repeats. I wanted you guys to be the first dibs on YouTube because y'all been waiting to hear from me. So anything about Tribe Tea, I'm not reading it. Okay, I'm telling you, I already told y'all I'm about to do a Tribe Tea. Y'all see it once a month. I'm gonna try to do the first Wednesday of every month and make it at least like a 2-hour, sometimes 3-hour. I just want to make sure that like I get a lot in there. So it's gonna be longer. Let's see. Ooh, what would you say to your 22-year-old self? Girl, the pandemic about to happen, girl. That's what I would tell to my 22-year-old self. I mean, technically I was 23 when it happened. But it's like, I would tell myself, like, girl, get ready. It's about to get crazy. Like, look. Ooh, how do you heal wounds caused by your parents when you still live with them? Unfortunately, with love, I don't really think you can. Like, how can you heal from something if you're still in the battle zone? You get what I'm saying? I would try to lean on like a friend or another family member so you can get some space. Because I don't really see how you just made me have a flashback of when I was living, and like, all you could do is just use that as motivation to grind it out and get out of that situation. Cause I don't know, bruh. I don't know how you could do that. Ooh, will you ever go back to the Tribe Tea podcast? It's where we do a talking thing. I don't know. I would want to, but I'm not gonna lie. My forecast for 2023 is pretty freaking booked with projects, like multimedia projects. So I don't know if I could bring back Tribe Tea, the podcast, quite yet. If anything, I think I need to bring back Tribe Tea, the live stream first for a little bit, get some interest, show it to the new people that just joined the channel and stuff, and see where it goes from there. See where it goes from there. Let's see. Oh my God, not somebody just straight up, how old are you? Girl, I'm old. Damn. Fuck. No, I'm just playing. I'm 26. But I turned 27 in 3 months. Oh my God, I'm so mad this camera washes me out like this. I look like a freaking sharp chin ghost. Oh my gosh. Damn, y'all asking me questions on things I never experienced before. You said, any advice on being a single mom from an abusive ex? Lean on your friends and family so that you don't go back to him. Because having a child with somebody will make your decision making be very unrational. I know a lot of people think staying with somebody will be better for the baby, but sometimes staying apart is better so that the baby doesn't see abuse. Like, don't put your kid in that situation. Just remind yourself that, like, your kid does not deserve that. What are my favorite type of videos to make? Definitely, it's a tie between the vlogs and the commentary deep dive-esque, and like what I do on my other channel, which will not be named. I like doing like deep dives and video essays and stuff. What do you think it takes to be a successful content creator nowadays? Mystery and allure, okay? I'm talking fake it till you make it. Nobody would be able to clock it. Those are the type of people that I've been being drawn to, where it's like, it's not even lifestyle. It's just, I don't know. They just got a little something, like a little it factor. I like that. And also the relatability is never dead. If I see a black girl in a vlog and she has similar house to mine, you know, she does similar stuff to me, like, follow, subscribe, liked. Like, I want to see you thrive and prosper. I really don't care to see Becky in the Seattle high rise eating her sushi that she did not get from Publix, but that she actually had a chef in the basement grocery make for her. Like, that's nice and all, but like, I want to see real people, because like I said at the beginning of this, it's really hard to find community, you know, and everybody online is faking it until they make it. So when I see some like real authentic, like, yeah, we're vlogging, I'm going to the Starbucks, then I'm going to the grocery store, and then I might, you know, get my nails done if I got time, and then I'm gonna go home. Like, that sounds like a bet to me. That sounds like a bet to me. Do you plan on attending any concerts or festivals this year? Yes, I do want to go to EDC. I don't care. Like, I want to go to EDC. I'm gonna make it happen one way or the other. I'm just speaking into existence. I'm going. See you there, friends. I'm going. Oh my god. Oh, when you started posting, how did you handle peers / old peers trying to bring you down / expose you? Honestly, I didn't really have to do much, because the reality of the internet is if you are a nobody, then nobody cares. If I was making story times or vlogs or whatever with Christina Milian, yeah, people are gonna care if Christina Milian comes on Christina Milian's channel and says that Naja is a bitch. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm doing a vlog with Marcus, shout out to Mark, he just left. If I'm doing a vlog with Marcus and Marcus comes on his channel with no subscribers because he only made the channel to, you know, bring me down, nobody's, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, did it make a noise? Like, that's the thing. So now let's rephrase this question. Have I ever had somebody with pull try to expose me? No, because I'm not a grimy fucking person. I'm just not, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you with this YouTube shit. What I've learned from doing this for so long, it is 95% narcissistic dickheads and 5%, I'm gonna keep it a buck, 5% mentally ill people that use this as a coping mechanism. I'm just keeping it real. And can't y'all usually tell the difference? Where it's like, okay, DDG, that Fredo dude that looks like a freaking Muppet, CJ So Cool, like, Narc, like, and there's girl counterparts of them too. Like, so it's I've noticed that usually on this platform, it's like 95% narcs that just like to look at themselves in the viewfinder, and it's 5% people that got like depression or mental illness, or maybe they might be on the spectrum or something, you know, and like this is either their special interest or where they feel safe communicating or like whatever. But you could always tell. Corey Kenshin, I know he's into a little thing right now, but Kai Cenat, like, and notice these are all black YouTubers I'm naming. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I think the trick is. That's how, if you want to handle peers and stuff, it's just don't be messy and people won't be trying to expose you. And then if you genuinely have like haters, they ain't even gonna get no pull. Ooh. Should I have a baby with my new man? I have a 1-year-old with my BD and I'm scared to start over. No, don't do it. Please don't do it. Again, I don't got no kids, but a lot of my peers are in that boat. That man is insecure. Depending on if he is the person who brought up that he wants the child because you already have a child, he's insecure and he feels like he doesn't have a spot. When in reality, he should be showing you that he could be in your life by showing father attributes to the kids you already have, regardless if that's his kids or not. And if he's not doing that, I don't even know why you with him. Now, if you're saying that, that's probably your insecurity saying that this is how I got to keep him. Don't do it. Don't do it. That, like, honestly, you do not need to have a kid to validate your relationship, because if that's the case, what you gonna do if this don't work out? You gonna have a kid with the third dude, the fourth dude, just to make it legitimate? Nah, girl. If I was you, and this is just me, again, I don't got no kids, but God forbid if me and Daniel have a child and he walk out on me, the next child I'm having a wedding ring. Like, I will remarry and then have a kid. So at least then there's some commitment there. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't just jump into, it's been a year. So what? That's a year too short, in my opinion. A year is too short to even show him to your parents, in my opinion. Just saying. How has your consumption of Mary J changed since you took a break? I am not a newbie anymore. I'm not a noob. But I definitely consume in small increments. And in the past, I did not have anxiety. So now that I have anxiety or have developed anxiety, it does help me come down a little bit from that. Any plans to go back to school? Not this instant. Before I turn 30, I would like to have another degree though under my belt. Right now, I just have an associate's. I don't know, somewhere in the grapevine, not somebody, but some people. So I must have misspoke at some point because it's not just one person. Yeah, I only have my associates. I do not have my bachelor's. I took a break from school. I used my credits from when I went to college the first time, and I was able to graduate a little early, maybe like a year, or maybe like 6 months earlier than I was supposed to. It wasn't that crazy. I still went there for like a year and a half during quarantine, but yeah, I might get my bachelor's before I'm 30. What would you say about staying at a job because you're scared of change? If they are fucking you like your money and they are treating you like, oh, she ain't ever gonna leave, we could treat her like dirt, plan your exit. I know you're probably scared, but I guarantee you there's something better. Like Daniel just went through something similar. Like if you're a Patreon member, we could talk about it on the before the pod, and he can give you his perspective and stuff. But yeah, don't let people push you into a corner because of this economy and stuff like that. They need you just as much as you need them. Like, and shout out to Kayla in the chat talking about, yes, I'm going back to FSCJ. I am not with Metro anymore. I'm with AT&T. Go to FSCJ. Oh my goodness, I can't. What is your favorite simple recipe? Go on my vlog channel. I post shorts. I make curries, birria tacos, all of that. I be cooking. I started cooking more. Even though I'm not vegan anymore, that's how I've kept my figure, because I cook. Let me see. How do you recognize your healing and how do you validate your feelings? Well, I've already kind of talked about that for a bit. Ooh, did y'all see that? That was trippy. How are you feeling currently? Well, right now, talking to you guys, I'm kind of hype. I'm happy. Daniel got off of work. He's downstairs, so I know I'm about to go, hit a little blizzy and stuff. Like, so I'm happy. I did have a little anxiety moment this morning, but I couldn't even tell you what it was about. I really couldn't. I hate that. Opinion on separating the art from the artist, and how do we even do so? Well, I feel bad for the people that don't hear themselves speak in their head. You know how there's some people where like there's just nothing there, where it's, I know I'm not alone, because the majority of people can hear the voice, the monologue in their head of themselves. Girl, you just gonna have to think of the song. Just think of the song, because there's no way they're gonna get the money. There is no separating the artist from the art. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with that statement because of their faves. But it's just the reality. If you listen to the song, they get royalties. If you watch the movie, they get royalties. You watch the TV show, they get royalties. There's no getting around it. It just is what it is. And if you're not okay with that, then just don't listen to it. But if you're okay with that, then do you. It's really, it is what it is. You said, please come to France. I would love to go to France. I'm going to go to France and get my reparations. Okay? Yesterday. I'm going to go to the Absolute store and get my reparations. Imagine if I did that. If I just walked in there and they're like, hello, ma'am, who are you? Oh, I own this bitch. This is my house. Who are you? Who are you? Like, what? Look. Do you have any more business tips for new artists, commissions, audience? Befriend other artists on social media. I cannot emphasize that enough. Befriend other people on social media that do art. Damn, y'all still talking about this Haley and Selena stuff. Would you ever host a meet and greet? A small one. I'll probably do like a dinner or something. My anxiety, bro, like I'm scared I'd embarrass myself in front of y'all. But yes, I would. Oh my gosh. Current book that you're reading. I'm reading this messy ass stuff. Let's see. What else? That is an odd question. How was your graduation experience, and did you go? I did not go to my college graduation. I told them to send me that shit in the mail. I said, send it to me in the mail. I don't even know you people. I did this all online. Send this to me in the mail. Stop playing with me. Stop it. Not somebody asked, am I pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. I just ate sushi. I put sushi on the damn thumbnail. I don't know how y'all thought that. No, I'm not pregnant. Somebody else, will you be popping a little? Ooh, that's talking about when you gonna follow my page. Okay, I'll follow your page then. Damn, I don't be on here like that. Instagram feels like the police to me. I don't be on here, friend, but I do remember you. I'll follow you back. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget. That man said, when are you gonna follow me back? All right, now don't be bothering me now. Don't do it. Don't be bothering me. I see you got my homegirl on your page. That's what's up. But yeah, my bad. I just don't be on here. That shit's... I'm gonna let you know, my bad. I swear, I be hitting y'all up in the DMs, like, I be knowing y'all, like, for real. Sorry if I be talking to y'all crazy, like, but that's just how I be moving. I be hitting y'all up, like, hold on, who's my main people up here? Let me go to my DMs and read off some names before I go, because that's pretty much it. Just want to do a little shout out to the Instagram people, because y'all really do be helping me a lot. Like, please do not think I don't see y'all checking in on me. Like, you know when people be like, oh, you could take a mental health break, it's okay. Like, no, like, a lot of y'all actually did check on me, like, for real, and it just made me feel good. Like, yeah, we got Kaylin in my DMs. I got Kimmy Cakes. I got Brittany. I got Casey. Oh, I got Podge. What's up, Podge? We got Christy, Azori, Juana, Darland. You already know it, girl. We got Ian. Oh my God, Makeup be fierce. Destiny. Yeah, bro, like, y'all have really just stuck by me through all this. Alexis, Tanise, Jazz, like, Alexis, hey girl. But yeah, there's more of y'all too, but I don't want to just sit here shouting out name. But yeah, I just don't be on there that much. But when I do, I love seeing you guys. Like, I see your messages and it just makes me feel good. So thank you so much. That's pretty much all of the questions that I got. I hope I answered the Tribe T question, because I know a lot of people were concerned about that. But if you're not impatient and you're down to wait, you can go ahead and send your email in to tribeT@shopvoodoochild.com. Okay. Again, only gonna be doing once a month. So if you're one of those people where you're treating me like a therapist substitute, I would highly advise not doing that, because if you need like ASAP answers, nah, don't come to me. Don't come to me. Come to me when it's a kiki, when it's a story that you already went through, it's dead, and now we can sit here and kiki about it. Like, those are welcome. Those are welcome. But yeah, if you guys want to see me anywhere else, I got a vlog channel, TikTok. I just posted some TikToks. My Patreon is Naja and Daniel. I'm gonna be posting at the end of this live so you guys can see it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys so much for checking in on me, because I definitely have been under the weather. I'm just trying to recover, get back to my old cheery self. Grieving is not, and one of you guys told me this, like, grieving is not an overnight experience and that it's normal to, you know, still be sad. It's only been 6 months, you know, like, and just, you know, trying to push through those feelings at least, you know. But thank you guys so much for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys to all the mods that joined. If you just joined, don't worry. You can go ahead and rewind it and get the whole spiel. I didn't even think I'd be on here for this long, but there were a ton of questions. I've been gone for a minute. All right. And I'm going to be responding to some of you guys directly in Instagram also, because I know Instagram is dead. I was thinking of probably using that to my advantage and like go live on there and download the lives and like put them on my vlog channel or something. But I just want to reward the Instagram fam, because Lord knows I don't be posting on there, and they still come through. So that's pretty much it. I will see you guys either this weekend or on Monday with my Fahrenheit 451 video, but you will definitely see me tomorrow on a live stream on the Naja and Daniel podcast on Patreon, and then some highlights will go up on Saturday for anybody that they don't got the money on them right now, you know, but they still want to support. Go over to the Naja and Daniel channel and the highlights will be there. So, and by then by the next live, I'll have figured out the saturation issue. So I'm not this light bright, Jesus. My hair ain't even this color. My hair is not red. Like, my hair is brown. I digress. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.